During meditation, it varies, the experiences from meditation to meditation. Sometimes I would maybe describe my meditations as unclear, but other times a clarity that I would say I don't normally experience at any other point in my life. And experiencing that clarity is something that I'm thankful for every day. And when you do even have those kind of affirmations of clarity, it's inspiring to the nth degree. I mean, it's something that makes you kind of, in a way, realize what you're doing it for and why you're seeking. Maybe at first relaxation, and then maybe something more after that.
When I meditate, I find that I really relax and unwind. I find that I really sort of feel much calmer than normal, and sometimes you just kind of lose track of time and you just feel that it's just blissful.
I find that everything slows down and my breathing doesn't need to be so deep. I can breathe much more shallowly and less fast. Everything slows down and I become more settled. And I just think, oh, I don't want to stop. And yeah, it maintains throughout the day, so it feels good.
With art, definitely. I mean, I've always drawn ever since I could draw, which was quite early, it definitely frees and relaxes the mind. I think one of the greatest things in art is relaxing and opening up to see what the world is and to be comfortable and open with an idea. And meditation is ideal for that, because it allows you to let go.
I find that meditation helps a lot with dancing for creativity when I'm choreographing things, or with writing poetry, that, you know, a lot more creative like that. But if I've had a bit of a sort of stressful or busy day, I find that if I come home and do a meditation, that afterwards I feel much more relaxed and refreshed.
I feel that I wouldn't have done so well if I hadn't learned to meditate, and it also helps me to focus. And also, like, after I've sat an exam and I felt that it's not gone very well, or I'm nervous about sitting an exam, then I do find that meditation helps, because you always think, oh, there's absolutely nothing I can do except cram. But with meditation you think, actually, I could be doing something, and it's just, yeah, it's great.
I find that meditation helps quite a lot with my studies, that I can focus a lot more and stay concentrated, and before exams I feel much calmer than some other people, I think.
When I meditate, I experience a deep level of rest, and I experience a deep level of silence as well. And after I meditate, I feel very calm and clear-headed for a long time afterwards, and it allows me just to think much clearer. And as I said before, my problems just seem to, you know, diminish. If I have a problem before I've meditated, afterwards, you know, I feel like I'm able to kind of take it on board, or I have a solution, or it doesn't bother me anymore.
Well, I think when heavy workloads are presented in front of you and deadlines are set, it can become quite stressful, and it helps to manage the time well that you're given. And it also, if you don't manage the time well, it can become very stressful. And using the TM technique helped me a lot to manage the time and to fit things in with synchronicity, shall I say.
Great deal of my study has been because of this TM, because it would just take all my stress away, and I would just feel relaxed and calm and happy. Like after a day full of stress, like school, it would take all my stress away, so that I had like enough energy to start again, to learn things clearer. And all throughout my studies I've been top student, and I owe this to TM. And I can't think how people would live without such a technique.
For me, meditating while I was studying proved highly beneficial. I was much more focused in my academic work. I was much more clear-headed. I could write essays much easier, and I think it's available now to anyone, and it's much easier to learn. And a lot of young people are doing it, a lot of my friends are doing it, and they enjoy it, and they get a lot of good experiences from it.
It's like a miracle. you know, for me, I wasn't practicing at the beginning really regularly. It's just because I was just too busy with other things, and I thought, well, that's not really important, you know. But after I started practicing kind of regularly, I could feel it, like good things are happening, things are placed, you know, just falling into place, and I'm more creative, I can think better, I'm more aware of everything, I know what I'm doing, and I could make a decision better.
After a day full of stress, when they go home and they're like tired and stuff, if they do it for 20 minutes, then everything is just...
So you're recharging your
like,
batteries, like,
yeah, exactly.
it doesn't matter how many hours you sleep. You think, oh, I sleep for a couple of hours, it should be okay, I'm gonna eat that food, it should be okay. It's just amazing. It's just 20 minutes.
If my friends asked me about TM, I would say that it's a stress relieving technique that allows you to dive further into rest than you would during your deepest sleep. I've often told them that it's very much like a super power nap, because quite often a lot of my friends will have a power nap in the afternoon or the evening, and I'll say, well, this is better than that. This is a super power nap. I think TM's helped me with relationships to friends and family, in a sense that I've not been quite as sensitive to certain situations as I might do without if I haven't practiced my meditation that day, and I feel I'm getting stressed, then I can go somewhere quiet, sit and close my eyes, practice it, and feel a lot more at ease, so that when I go back out and speak to my friends or my family, then the thing that was annoying me before has just gone away.
I think they should learn TM there's many different reasons to learn TM. You can come to TM, I think, with many different objectives, whether it be relaxation, something which they're just curious about, or anything, or something that they want to enhance their mind with, get more intellectual clarity for their studies or whatever like that. There's many different objectives. But I think whatever, genuinely, I really believe whatever you bring to the table with this practice, you will get back more than you expect. And without effort. There's a small amount of effort in actually taking part, but apart from that, it's actually very surprisingly easy, and I think that's one of the beautiful things about it. It is, as you know, I've always been told, simple, natural, and effortless.